Girls, I wanted to talk a little bit more about the show me your glory thought that's been kind of rattling around in my mind. And I was reading again in Exodus, and I went back to Exodus 32. So 32, 33, and 34. It'd be really cool if you could just read those in context and kind of get the whole picture. But in general, Moses was up on the mountain with God getting the instructions for the tabernacle, and the people grew impatient, and that's when they made the golden calf, talked Aaron into making them a god that they could see. God told Moses and Joshua what was going on. The Levites destroyed those who had rebelled, and Moses interceded again and again for the people, and I just was brought to tears so many times reading through this because of the sin in my own heart, my own rebellion, my own idolatry, as well as Moses's heart and just wanting to have that heart to intercede for my people. And then in Exodus 33, again, was brought to tears at the thought when God said that he wasn't going to go with them. And he had brought them out of Egypt, but he wasn't going to take them into the land of Egypt. He was going to send the angel of the Lord to do it, because he couldn't dwell with the stiff-necked people, and that just about broke my heart. And then Moses asked God to show him his glory, and God did. And then Exodus 34, as soon as Moses' reaction to God's glory was that he fell face down and worshipped. I thought that was pretty awesome. And he again pleads for the people in saying, this is your inheritance. And the Lord says that, he will go with them. But one thing I found interesting is Moses had to take the tent. It wasn't the full tabernacle yet, but he had to take the tent and pitch it outside the camp, because God could not dwell with his people because of their hard-heartedness and their being so stiff-necked. And that was quite hard to read too. And then Moses had been up on the mountains 40 days and 40 nights. When he came down, his face shone. And it just made me think of, can you even imagine being up on a mountain 40 days and 40 nights with God? The glory that would be on you. And it kind of inspired me, and it's kind of interesting, and we'll see where God's going with this, that we're heading into the Lenten season here, which is 40 days. And I'm going to be studying the book of John those 40 days. And so I don't know what God's going to do. I'm pretty sure he's not going to ask me to go without food for 40 days and 40 nights. But I have a feeling he's this whole putting Moses in the cleft of the rock and 40 days and 40 nights alone with God. So I'll see once what he's speaking to my heart. I feel like something is stirring. But anyway, I just would encourage you to read through that. Exodus 32 through 34, and then I'm going to share a little bit more on it. There's just some things that really convicted me, spoke to my heart, and I'm going to kind of break it down and share it with you over the next couple of videos, Lord willing. So do that, Exodus 32 through 34, okay? So have a great day. Praying for you all, that God would show you his glory, that you would see his mercy and his grace and his kindness and his goodness and his love at every turn. And I don't know what you're struggling with. We all have our own struggles, but I know that he meets us right where we're at, and he loves us, and he is so, so faithful. So turn to him, okay? Turn your hearts to him, cling to him, trust in him, be still in him, and see the salvation of the Lord, okay? All right, have a great day.